Good morning. Welcome. I'm Susan Buchser-Lochocki, running for President of the United States with the Green Party. This is Coffee with Me, and this is my kitchen. Welcome. Today I actually don't have coffee though, I have water. So let's get started. Today is Memory Monday, June 15th. And it's the UN World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. So, I don't know. If you are online somewhere, you might come across a notice about that. Our elders should be respected naturally, like all human beings. And this is just a day to remember that they're important and to not forget about them and to make sure that the people dealing with them are doing the right thing as well. So check in with your elders and make sure everybody's okay. Yep. So it is a sort of busy day for me. Took me a while to get all the information together for the coffee. It's really funny because the coffees themselves, they go pretty quick in filming. You know, they're about 5 minutes or 10 minutes long. But getting the information together and deciding what to talk about, that takes about 2-3 hours. So, you know, I've been working the last 2-3 hours to try to figure out what to talk about. And something that I thought might be timely and interesting for you. So, yeah. I just wanted to share that with you, that although these videos don't take very long to make, there's a lot, you know, it's like an iceberg. The video is the top part that you see, and underneath is all the work that goes behind making them. This week I would like to get to some things together for the refugees here in Switzerland and maybe in Greece, and I'm not sure where else. But I've been collecting bags to sort of stuff with different things. Since I started running for president, I've gained a lot of weight. And then I decided that I would just wear this dress, which, by the way, this one is actually a new one. So that's what that used to say in that little thing. My dress, the new one, finally arrived. So I have it on today. I can wash the other one. So that's good. But yeah. So anyways, I've gained some weight and I'm not wearing so many clothes anymore. You know, I wear this pretty much and, you know, a few other items and that's it. So I have a lot of clothing to give away. And I was thinking I would pack it up and present it to asylum seekers that are here in Switzerland and in other countries. So I'm going to hopefully pack up some stuff this week to get that ready to go. I did that last December too. I packed up like 75 bags for some refugees here. But this time I want to get them prepared in advance and not rush them. The other ones were rushed over a 48-hour period and it was crazy. So I want to do this right now. But yeah, so I don't know how detailed some of my talks will be this week. I'm sort of taking a breather. And so I can get some other things done. I also have some business work to do, so I have quite a few things going on. But anyways, so I decided that this Memory Monday I would talk again about white privilege because I think that's interesting for people, and women privilege. So we'll start with the white privilege, and that was when we came back from Guam to the continental United States. My father retired and we had to take residential housing, you know, somewhere. And we found one of the best school districts in New York State, I believe at the time, was a town called Pittsford. and that's where we were able to get a house. So I'm pretty sure that because we were white, it was possible. I don't think back then that area of town was taking any black families. So I'm pretty sure that was a really white privilege thing. I know a few years later, after living there in our house and in our neighborhood, I'm going to say about 6 or 7 years later, finally the first black family moved in. And, we were all excited about it. But apparently, one of the neighbors wasn't so excited. And as soon as they found out, they put their house up for sale. So that was, I was living in that sort of a neighborhood where there were people who just could not live with black people in the neighborhood. Sad to say, but true. And then with that said, I was recently at my class reunion, and the only one I recognized was, we only had one black man or black guy in our high school, in our class, and he was the only one I recognized at the class reunion, which is, it's clear because everybody else was white, and then they were all balding, and so, it's hard to remember who's who. But yes, so that's a little bit of the funny part of, the whole situation, if there is a funny side. Then woman privilege. So also with returning to the U.S., we were visiting relatives. And, I had just been raped where we were before. And, I was coming to terms with that. I didn't tell anybody because, first I didn't realize what happened for a long time. And then B, I somehow realized that, I wasn't a virgin anymore. And so that was a big deal because I wasn't a virgin anymore. And, I was a Catholic. So that's, a sin against God. So I was in deep doo-doo. Maybe I just stay there. I was going to talk about something else, but I'm going to stay there on that whole virginity thing. So yes, this is one of the women privilege things. I don't ever recall, people making a big deal. Oh my God, is your son still a virgin? This is somehow not an important thing for men. I don't know why. Men don't have to be virgins. Why is that? Why is it only women have to be virgins? So the pressure of being a virgin is extreme. And this is one of our women privileges. So, because this is not a man thing. No, men are somehow not supposed to be virgins, actually. So because I was supposed to be a virgin, I didn't tell anybody because, I wasn't a virgin anymore. And then slowly I realized that how can I say it? That eventually it didn't matter that I wasn't a virgin anymore. But for a long time, I couldn't tell anybody because we were very Catholic and that was a no-no. So, religion helps to keep these things going. So the sooner we get over this virginity issue, the better. Because there is nothing wrong with having sex or making love. It's actually a perfectly normal human function. We're made for these sort of things, human beings. That's what we do. That's part of our being, is to make love and have sex. So why do we stigmatize it with all these weird ideologies and pressures? Because if it was not important that I was a virgin, then I probably could have told somebody, because it would not have meant that I was going to be beaten. So it would have meant that I could go and tell anybody and say, look, this guy raped me. But because this pressure of, being a virgin, you can't turn to your family because they're going to turn on you. So, yeah, that's a really great female woman privilege. That one's great. Glad to have that. And I'm being sarcastic in case you're getting confused with my terminology and what I'm saying. So I'm going to leave on that note. It's okay to not be a virgin. Anybody out there listening, whether you're male or female, it is okay. You should make love when you're ready. You should get help from your parents or from your doctor. If you're young, I'm going to say if you're below 18, you should talk to somebody before deciding that. And definitely, include your parents or a relative, a trusted person, a doctor, a gynecologist. You need to talk about it for sure. But, there's, it's a perfectly natural and normal human body function. All right. So with that said, I am saying the song of the day is called Stand. It's a new song, I believe, from the American Ohioan rock band, or I'm not sure, maybe, I guess they're rock. Wellesley Arms. Sorry, I know I keep screwing it up. One day I'll get it right. All right. So anyways, enjoy the song, and I wish you a nice day. And that's about it. All right. Be well.